so there you have it. Let's quickly get those images back on screen. Bharat it is. Earlier we had seen of the Prime Minister's function notes, Abhijit and Sushant, mentioning him as the Prime Minister of Bharat, and there his nameplate is announcing him as the PM of Bharat at the G20.
Look, Modi loves to troll people, okay? Let's be clear. I mean, Constitution is India, that is Bharat. They can be used interchangeably. Right.
And everyone's unanimous on this, that there is no constitutional amendment, etc., that is needed.
Nothing required, right? And the thing is, remember, we're not the only country. There's Croatia, there's Japan. You know, Japan's exonym is Japan. The endonym is Nihon, right? And they're used completely interchangeably. So this is international convention. It is convention in India as well that the endonym and the exonym are used interchangeably. There is no big deal out here, except, you know, he's found this weak spot of the opposition, that they get riled up no matter what he does. Tomorrow, Padmaja, if he takes his phone and instead of keeping it like this and keeps it down like this, the opposition will find a constitution.
He's broken convention.
Broken convention.
Phones are usually kept like this. Why is Modi keeping it like this?
Exactly. They will find something.
Because when there is no rule, then it's about convention. Because you turn around and say, where is the rule to call India India? They say, but conventionally it is called India, so you must keep calling it India.
Exactly. But show me where the convention is written down. Show me the protocol book where it is written down. Nothing. Right? So this, they just keep concocting. He knows this. It's a fantastic way to rile them up. You know, this is literally like, you know, being the bullfighter.
You're also being a little unfair to the Prime Minister. He's doing it to reclaim, you know, cultural roots. You're saying, no, he's just doing it to rile them up a little bit.
Look, he does have a sense of mischief. Let's be clear about that. And there's a cultural aspect to it for sure, but coming as it does before the Parliament session, keeping them on tenterhooks, you know, not knowing what Parliament session is going to be about as well. These guys don't know what's happening. So there's a lot of misdirection being thrown their way, which I am enjoying thoroughly.
Sushant Sareen, the timing couldn't have been better. The world is here. Those who are not in India are looking at India very keenly. And now it is Bharat. Bharat is welcoming all of the world to look at it.
Yeah, Padmaja, it was always Bharat. It will always remain Bharat. But it was also India. And I think Abhijit is absolutely right that, you know, both these terms can be used interchangeably. But the important thing is that it's not just the politicians and his opponents who, you know, he keeps unbalanced with what he does. I think, Padmaja, you in the media or we in the, you know, the analyst community, we ourselves are very often wondering what rabbit he's going to pull out of his hat the next time around. For example, you know, there's a special session which is to take place. Nobody has any idea of what is going to happen in that. So, yeah, if he keeps people on the tenterhooks, I think that's his style of politics. Nothing wrong with it. But there is also a statement being made, you know, and like I was saying earlier, there is this move that, you know, we don't have to be defensive about where we come from, what we represent, what our culture, what our heritage, what our traditions are, what our belief system is, what our faith is. We don't have to be apologetic about it, or we don't have to, you know, play along with anybody else. Just as we respect others' cultures and traditions and their histories, we are very proud of our own. And Bharat is a word which is an all-encompassing kind of a word, which defines India in many ways, which he's bringing out into open and showing that, you know, he is not embarrassed or he does not feel, you know, diffident about using such a term. If people in India, the deracinated crowd who think millets is exclusionary, who think, you know, anything to do with India is exclusionary, you know, they need to learn to deal with it. This is the reality. They have to face up to it. That old time where this tiny elite, you know, would decide for everybody else and talk down to everybody else, that time is coming to an end. they need to adjust themselves to the new realities of this.
Well, and perhaps this is just the beginning, because right now we have Bharat at G20. Remember, the special session is on the 18th, and chances are that is going to be a completely new rabbit out of a completely new hat. I will also go across to Pragya, who will tell us about what the reactions are like. How did the people in the room react to India, that is Bharat? But Pragya, I'll come to you after a very quick break. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll come straight back to you.